There you go.
There you go.
Say hi.
Hi. It's taking me a 3-5.
What is up, everyone? Let me get my hair up really fast. Hold on. What is up, everyone? And today, hi, my name is Della. Need to get better at that. Today, for day 2 of somehow stocking my pantry, we are making broth. I have like 5 or 6 chicken carcasses with some other bones, and so I need to get some of those out of my freezer. All I do is I just put them in freezer bags, and after I'm done with the chicken, or whatever bones I'm using, I just throw the bones in there. So right now we are cutting. Are you gonna help me cut?
Yes.
Yes.
There's life. What's this? Make the tunnel.
Tunnel?
It's making this house.
Whoa.
Make the house.
Okay. We need to learn proper cutting. We need to use our proper cutting. So remember how we can do it. You're gonna. There we go. You do. So we have already washed these. And they don't have to be perfect. Like, he cut this one down the middle, so I'm just going to throw that in there. Just going to kind of... And these are kind of wobbly, so it's kind of past its date. So this is perfect to use it for. And I'm using quite a bit of celery. Like, all that we had left.
I can't cut it.
Here. Ready? Push. Back and forth. There you go.
There you go.
What's up, buddy?
Uh-oh.
That's okay. It happens.
What happens if I cut it?
You need help cutting it?
I don't think so.
Well, you're going up. So we're going to take this. We're going to take the knife. Hold it right here. There you go. Now go down. Go back and forth. Nope, you got to go over on top of it. There you go. Now go back and forth. Like a saw.
Like so?
Yeah, like a saw. Do you want to eat a carrot?
Yes. You down it's here.
So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to cut up some onions for mine. Normally I would have a bag of that I would keep all of my scraps in, but I just haven't done it. Just don't have any right now, so it is what it is. Cut this. Just gonna kind of quarter them. And then I'm just gonna throw them in. Does not have to be perfect. I'm gonna just throw the garlic just in there completely. I could do this. You don't even have to do this. You can just throw it in there, but that way it just gets everything. Just kind of pop them open. I have quite a bit of bones, and I like garlic in mine. Go ahead and use 2 heads of garlic here. Wrappers and all. Or outsides, peelings, whatever you want to call those. Probably won't do that one. That one's kind of gross. But there it is. So I have celery. I got carrots. I had to go to the store and all they had were baby carrots. So I went ahead and put those in there. And then onions. Because, you know, where I live, there's not really just carrots where you can just go and grab them. And also work with what you got. So here we are. My garden did very, very terrible, but that's okay. Here we are. All right, I'm gonna take you over here and show you how I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'll play dollies with you. Give me just a second. Let me put this up. Do you want to help me? Oh my goodness, excuse you. Do you need a drink? Cover your mouth.
No.
All right, everybody, so I'm just gonna go ahead, throw all of my bones in my stock pot here. Whoop. You could do it in a crock pot as well. I just have so many. This is honestly just more convenient for me.
Meat bones?
Yeah, meat bones. You don't eat it. You don't eat the bones. All right, ready? Help Mama. Hey, get your hands out of there. All right. Then, Levi, hands out. Thank you. You want to help me pour them? And then oh, my bad. You guys didn't even get to see it. All right, and then we're just going to pour
Vegetables.
all our vegetables, aromatics. Levi stole a carrot. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up. Hey, quit eating my carrots. I saved some for you over here, okay? All right, so you could add a splash of vinegar, apple cider vinegar. Some people say it helps draw out extra nutritional value worth of the bones, and some say it doesn't. So you can add it. I'm not going to add it today because I just don't have any, because I ran out. But I am just going to go ahead and add water, and I'm just going to put just a little bit, like an inch above the bones. So give me just a second. Quit eating the carrots, okay? I need it for my broth. I'm happy you like carrots though. Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Is it off? Is it? Can I close it? Open. Shut. Open.
Carrot.
Shut. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye.
Open it. La 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 la.
Who's there?
Goodbye.
Hello. Goodbye. Who's there?
Goodbye.
Hello.
Water.
Will you put water in me?
Okay.
Ready?
Vegetables you have butter. Vegetables you have butter.
Yep, we're gonna keep going, okay? Who's there? Oh, you wanna do it? Hello. Goodbye. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this on high. Keep it closed.
What?
I'm gonna bring this to a boil. And as soon as it comes to a boil, sorry, I got distracted. So as soon as this starts turning to a boil, you're gonna turn down the heat all the way around 180 degrees is where you want it. Just kind of like plop, 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 random bubbles. You know, your vegetables kind of randomly moving. Hold on, Levi, okay? In just a second. And so once it starts doing that, and I say 180 because if you have a crock pot and you're doing it, it might be, if you turn it on low, it still might be too high because you don't want to destroy all those nutritional values and that you're wanting out of your broth. And then it won't gel as well either. So this is how we're going to do it. So once it starts boiling, we're going to turn it all the way down to low. And then we're going to skim off the stuff off the top. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so I totally forgot that I had some more bones. They're a little frozen altogether, but that's fine. It's not really a chicken, a whole chicken. There are a bunch of like thighs and stuff when we did a whole bunch of thighs at our house one day, and so there's just a lot of bones there and a lot of skins, and that is so good for it. I don't have any like any hooves or feet or necks. I don't have any of that. That would make it even more gelatin and just more delicious and yummy and even more nutritional, but we don't. But since some of those thighs also had some meat on it, that will be really, really good for it. It'll draw out different types of proteins that the bones don't have. And Levi, put that back in the sink, please. Thank you. Also, if you roast all of your stuff, you will have an amazing deep quality of a richness, and it will taste delicious. I just did not want to do that much. So if I did like little batches, like once a week, for sure I would probably roast all of my stuff and then do it. But since I had such a big batch, that's a lot in my oven, if I'm being completely honest, and I don't want to do that because it also takes more time. So this is how I am doing it. So catch you guys in a little bit. It just came to a boil, and I turned it all the way down to low. There is a lot of stuff in here. I might have put too much in there, but you know, that's fine. That's fine. You know, it is what it is. So here we go. We're just, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of stuff all this under there a little bit, and then you see all that? That is beautiful. That is what you're wanting. Alrighty guys, it is 6 hours later, and this is what we got so far. Because I do have so much in here, I'm having to keep a really close eye on it because it keeps wanting to boil over. But you could see that it's also now the perfect one. But after so often it'll start bubbling up, but you could see it, hopefully. Random bubbles if you look. I did go ahead and add bay leaves because I found that I had those in my spice cabinet. But guys, it smells so good. I wish it would smell efficient because it does. It smells fantastic. And this is, it's so fun, like doing it yourself at home. It beats none other. The taste is phenomenal, and you're saving so much money by not buying the nasty stuff at the store. And since I do have a whole bunch in here, what I've kind of done, let me see if I can show you. So I've just slightly vented it, so hopefully it doesn't just boil all over. But while that is going, which I did time this wrong because I have church, so maybe my lovely husband will take over for me whenever I go to church tonight. But got some bread going. It's not no fancy sourdough or nothing. It's I needed bread in my house, so I did a quick yeast, an instant yeast one. It's an Amish recipe. I love it. But I got that going. And then for tomorrow, I don't know how many pounds I have. I should probably weigh it. But right now I am looking into figuring out for tomorrow, because tomorrow I will finish the broth, do another round with the exact same scraps tomorrow, but I'm also going to be canning some stew meat. I like it rather in the freezer. I like it canned rather than frozen. And the reason why I like it canned is because it gives it such an amazing, like, you don't have to worry about it being too tough. It's so sweet and I love it. So stick around. You'll see me later. Tonight I'll pop this broth in the fridge. I won't can it today. I'm going to do it a little bit differently than I usually do. Because I do so much cooking and you have to buy oil and lard and tallow and whatever. I don't want to have to purchase that. And since there is going to be fat on my broth from the bones, I'm going to skim that and then I'm going to use that for cooking. So double whammy. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, so here we go. I'm going to pour it into here. I'm going to get my if you hear my son, I'm just trying to let him fall asleep on the couch. My enamel cast iron, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take this and then I'm going to take my strainer and I'm going to get this big stuff out. Alright, you guys, I got almost exactly 3 gallons. It was just a little bit shy of 3 gallons. I'll let you see them. I got 2 gallons and then 2 half gallons. And I was literally only shy a little bit there. So 3 gallons worth today, and that's just today. So I am going to put these in the fridge tonight. I'm gonna let them cool down a little bit. It's 11 o'clock. I still have a few more things I need to do before I have to go to bed. I honestly love working when everybody is asleep. It's so quiet. You could just be lost and it would be fine, and it's just no one's demanding anything from me. So I'm gonna go ahead, let these cool down a little bit. I got them on my towel down here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let them cool. And once I go to bed, when I get ready to go to bed, I'm going to put them in the fridge, and I'm gonna let them sit there overnight, and I'm gonna let this fat harden, and in the morning I can just break it off, and then I will decide if I want to filter this more or not. So which I probably will. There's a lot of stuff down there. I have not been huge into filtering, but I really want to try filtering even more, because I was just so busy that I was just putting up stuff on the shelf just to put it up on the shelf. And when I tasted when I tasted other people's stuff, it was so good, and mine was just mediocre. So we're gonna try. I'm experimenting. It's the exact same process with canning and everything. It's just a little bit of extra steps on the front end, and I'm willing to try them to see if it's better. So then I put the bones back into the freezer because I'm not going to do more tonight. I'm going to see if I can get 2 or 3 rounds out of those bones. There is still so much life in them. I had squirrel, rabbit, chicken, beef, and pork. I don't think I had any turkey bones in there. So I had 5 different kinds of animal bones in there. And then I had some chicken skins on it, and then, you know, like, and some chicken meat on some of them, and a lot of the others only had a little bit of skin, a little bit of meat, so it's pretty much that. So if this turns out really good, I kind of want to roast it and then do the exact same process and then try and see which one I like more. I'm sure the roasted one is what I'm going to like more, let's be honest. And when you roast it, you're also going to get a darker broth. So, I mean, we'll see. It's perfectly fine either way. But I do got some other things to do. So tomorrow the plan is to wake up, put it back on the stove. The bones that are in the freezer, I'm going to put them back on the stove, and I'm going to make another batch. So hopefully I can get like 6 to 9 gallons out of these bones. I'm really hoping so. And I really don't know how many carcasses I had, if I'm being completely honest, because I found more bones. And some didn't have carcasses, and it's just a lot of bones. So who knows? But I'm going to put those on the stove in the morning, let them rest for be on the stove for another 12 hours, try and get more out of it. In the meantime, tomorrow morning when that is going, I'm going to start cutting up my meat. I have a bunch of meat in the freezer, and I'm going to can it tomorrow. I'm going to do canned stew meat. I really like stew meat canned. It gives it that like, it's never dry. You don't have to worry about it being tough. It's always so tender. It just pulls apart, and it is so amazing. Like, it's just so good. One of my favorite things just to grab off the shelf is some stew meat and make it like with a gravy, with some biscuits or mashed potatoes. I really do like doing like canned stew meat, and then I'll do a brown gravy with mashed potatoes. Put that on there. It's delicious. I'm gonna go edit some videos, get some stuff done that needs to get done still, and then I'll head to bed. But, you know, until then, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.